Hi all, it's Ala from Property Proposal here, and today we are going to talk about 7 steps how to buy your first house. And in order to do that, I've got the special guest here. His name is Vitaly Mazaev, and he's a professional property investor. He's been doing this great work for a number of years, and he's here to help us to move on with our dreams and to achieve, to buy our first house. So let's start. Hi, Vitaly.
Hi, Ala.
How are you today?
Oh, thanks. I'm good. Nice to be here.
That's
and
great.
Talking to you, yeah.
Thank you very much for coming. And all right. So, how do you start? Where do you go? What is your first step if you want to buy your first house?
Well, I think first steps, like with everything, you have to decide first. Do you really want this? And make a solid, proper decision. Because if you're not sure, or if you're trying to do things, it's not going to work. You have to decide, do you want or not? So you have to be 100% there. So I want that house. Well, I want house. That's it, and go for it.
Okay, great. Does it take long time to decide, or is it quick decision, or is it how long did it take you first time to decide to buy your first house?
Well, it all depends on your mindset. For me, it didn't take long to decide. Basically, me and my missus, we was renting first, and then I just sat down and calculated how much I spend money on renting. I can spend the same amount of money and just to live in my house. It's no problem at all. So yeah,
so it wasn't
straightforward.
It wasn't a difficult decision for you.
No, I just decided straight away that my advice, just sit down, write on a piece of paper how much you're spending on your living, on your rent, council tax, well, whatever, agencies, fees, and then you will see it yourself.
Okay, great. And how did you come up with deposits? Because nowadays you need to put some money in before you buy and you get your mortgage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Me and my wife, we had some savings, so this wasn't a problem for us. We had the money in the bank, but.
Okay, so for someone who is going to buy his first house, you will suggest to save some money and to take some time to decide whether they're ready or not.
Definitely. The people, if they want to go with the mortgage, if it's just ordinary people's, I suggest get the deposit in place. Don't try to borrow it money from somebody else and pay high commissions or whatever. Just try to save it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. All right, so okay, you've got your decision, you decided to buy. So what is the next step? What is the next step to do?
Well, the next step is to make a research. Think location. That's what you need to do first. You need to decide what location is best for yourself first, for your kids, or for your future kids, or wherever. If you decided to sell your house in future, still location, because with the better location you can achieve a better rent and you can sell much more higher than other properties. So.
Okay, so research is very, very important.
It is really, yeah. You need to make your researches. Underground stations, transports, schools, and crime in the area. This is one of the big issues now these times, because crime is a crime. You don't want your kids or you to go back home at night time and then, been stabbed or been whatever.
Okay, good. So now we've got the first step is to decide. The second step is research. So what is the step number 3?
Step number 3, I think you better ask people who's already there. Try to find some experts. speak with the people who's got houses already, who's went through all this procedure, and try to speak to few of them, not only one, because I can go through the process easily, but another person will go through the process not that easily. So you need to know all the issues which can happen to you. So yeah,
All right,
get
so you need
get
to
the advice. Yeah,
you need to speak to experts.
absolutely.
Okay, good. So, and what next? What do you suggest to do the next step?
Financial. You need to, before you go for the property, because it sounds great that when mortgage company is saying to you, oh, we can give you that amount money, I mean maximum, but don't go for maximum. You need to calculate all your incomes, monthly incomes, and all your monthly outcomes. Even include every single thing, going out, spending for little bits. You have to calculate it everything to come up how much you can afford to spend monthly on your mortgage. And then you tell this figure to your mortgage broker, and then he will calculate everything and will come with the figure of the mortgage you can get. In this case, with that mortgage, you will feel yourself much more free, and you're not gonna struggle where to get money, because you need to calculate everything, absolutely 100%.
Okay, so it's very important to make sure that all your financials in a good order, and
Yes.
you've done your due diligence to make sure to
Yeah.
double check all your numbers.
Just again, sit down, put everything on a piece of paper, all your expenses, all your incomes, and when you do put expenses, just be fair with you. If you like go once a week out and spend £50 on a drink in a pub, just put 50 or put 55. Just be fair with you, and that's it. In this case, altogether, when you calculated everything, you will come up with the fair figure. So
Okay, good. So once you've done your financials, what is the next step?
well, preparation. I think you need to prepare all the paperwork, all the documentation, get the team sorted, speak to the builders if the work needs doing, and yeah, just be prepared. Be prepared 100%. Make sure you create what I created the file where I put name with my house, and all the paperwork I was put in there. So I know if it's come to something, I can find it straight away. So just be prepared.
Okay, good. And then finally,
And finally, you will buy your house, and transfer money to your solicitors, which is most painful thing when you transferring all your deposit to the mortgage
Somebody
company.
else, yeah.
Yeah. But then when you move in, that's it. You're there. Just start celebrating. Don't forget to celebrate. Don't complain to yourself. It's all about mindset. Just you there. Just celebrate it. Treat yourself. Buy yourself a holidays. Go on holidays. Go celebrate. So again, it's all about finances. You have to arrange this before you even buy your house. That you're gonna go and celebrate. So you have that. You must have that money in places.
right, good. So just to quick recap, what is the 7 steps to buy your first house? It's first step is to decide.
Yep.
The second step is to do research.
Yep.
Make sure that location. It's
Yep.
very good. And step number 3 is to ask experts and get your team in place. Step number 4, get your financials. Step
Yep.
number 5, preparation. Make sure that you've done your due diligence and you've got all documents in place.
Yep.
Step number 6, buying your first home.
Yep.
So you are there. And step number 7,
Yep.
go and celebrate. Well done. You've got your first house. Thank you very much, Vic, for being here with us today. It's a great advice, and I'm sure everybody will take it into account when they're going to buy their first house. And we're looking forward to hear from you good news in the future. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's no problem. But before we finish, I just want to say thank you, Alla, for this great opportunity to talk to you and to share my stuff with you guys. And last advice, when you will buy your house, make sure that it's become your asset, not your liability. So make sure, again, finances. If you have money to pay a little bit more, just pay a little bit more. Make sure the house bring you money. So like I did, I set up myself a target with my first house. In a couple of years' time, I think I will be free. I want house start.
You mean
bringing,
financially
yeah,
free?
Financially free is a different question. But I want my house to pay for itself. This is my target.
I guess now we have another topic to discuss for the next time.
Next
How
time.
to make sure, how to turn your house into assets, not
Asset
to
from liability to asset.
Thank you very much, and that's great. Thanks for coming and sharing with you your story of buying first house. All right, so guys, it's Alla from Property Proposal. Thank you very much for listening us, and speak soon. Bye bye.